Hello everybody, time for a quick update on me and what's going on in my life. Why make a video? Well, apparently there's some level of confusion as to where I am these days and what the heck I'm doing with my life. By the way, it is my fault that there's confusion. My bad. I made a video a couple months ago, posted it on social media saying, hey, I'm interviewing for jobs. Here I am in New York City. Look at Times Square. I did that. So now people are hitting me up like, hey man, how you like in New York? I'm going to be out there in a couple months. I'm not in New York. My brother and his wife live in New York. I love New York City, but I decided like the second day out there that that's not the place for me. I got lost on the subway system like a dozen times in 5 days. And that's a scary thing. Even as an adult man with a cell phone and a pocket knife, it's scary. What am I doing now? Am I a nomad? Do I live in my car? Am I couch surfing with friends? Nope, none of that. Although I'm not opposed to living in my car and crashing with friends if it ever comes down to that. Couches are comfy. Like this one. Okay, not that one. That's not a very comfy couch at all. Not my couch, by the way. This is not my place. Don't worry about where I am right now. That's an invasion of my privacy. Leave my privates alone. My privacy, that is. I'm living in the city of Atlanta. No, not Atlanta, Missouri. Not Atlanta, Texas. Not even the unincorporated community of Atlanta, Kentucky. I'm talking about Georgia, Georgia, the whole night through. That's a song. That's like the state song. Although I don't think I've heard anybody sing it since I moved there, and that's disappointing. No, yeah, I think there was a guy with an upright bass. Doesn't matter. It's a song. They sing it in Georgia, and that's where I am now. Why am I in Atlanta? That's a good question. I am pursuing acting jobs there and producing jobs as well, I guess. Type stuff. What is this? What am I doing? Weird guy. Fun fact, there's actually more productions in Georgia now than anywhere else in the country, including California. Southern California used to be like the place to film everything. Hollywood, right? Yeah, now we got Atlanta Wood. Is that what? Atlawood? Hollyanta? Is anybody hashtagging that? I might start that. Some things you've probably heard of. A little TV show called The Walking Dead. Tyler Perry Studios. Marvel shoots their stuff in Atlanta. So there you go. By the way, the stats I gave a minute ago as to more productions happening in Georgia than California, I didn't actually do any counting myself. I'm just basing this on what I've heard other people say and publications that I've read. They claim that there's more happening in Georgia, specifically Atlanta, than California. What do I do to make money? Because I know you're out there, you're like, I haven't seen him in anything. He's not a paid actor, is he? Well, kind of. I've booked a couple gigs in the past few years that have made me some money, and I continue looking for more opportunities in that respect. But that's not my main source of income. I have a couple different jobs. I'm working for a wonderful church just north of Atlanta. Great group of people. I'm a part-time video producer for them, shooting and editing videos on a daily basis, telling people stories from within the church, within the community. Great gig. Unfortunately, I'm capped at 20 hours a week right now, so I had to go find something else in order to pay my bills. So I'm a crew member at Trader Joe's. Now, if you've never heard of Trader Joe's, you should look it up. Do a little Google search, find the one closest to you, and go shopping. They got all sorts of good stuff. The food in the store has no preservatives in it. No preservatives! That's the stuff that keeps it good for years at a time. That's not in there, so it's not going to be good as long, but it's better for your body. I pick up boxes and I cut them open with my little, what's it called? I think it's just called a box opener, box cutter, box cutter. It's called a box cutter, and I own one now. So yeah, I cut open boxes and I take the stuff out and I put it on the shelf and I make the shelf look pretty. It's a pretty simple job, and it's a really awesome group of people. This is cool. I'm in the process of starting a podcast. Now, I know half of you out there are like, what the hell is a podcast? I've never heard of a podcast before. You probably have, and you just don't realize it. I didn't know what a podcast was like 3 years ago, but now I know. It is like modern day radio that anybody can be part of. The idea kind of originated because I have met a couple voiceover artists. So it made sense to me, these people should have a podcast. So I'm in the process of starting that up. I think it's going to be all things entertainment in the Atlanta area. We're pitching around ideas right now, so stay tuned for more on that. I'm working 7 days a week right now. between the church and Trader Joe's and auditioning for acting gigs and maybe getting back on the clock with Uber again. Oh, by the way, Lyft. I tried to sign up with Lyft and drive for Lyft, uploaded all my information, my license plate, my driver's license number, there's a registration for my car. They denied me. Lyft denied me. Why? Why would they do that? Maybe they knew I was an Uber driver and they didn't want me? Doesn't matter. One of the big perks for me in Atlanta right now is I'm part of an acting class that is really, really cool. It's called Nick Conti's School of Professional Actors, or maybe it's Nick Conti's Professional Actors Studio. All I know is it's got the word professional in it, and that seemed good to me. I don't want to go be part of DJ's amateur actors garage or whatever in comparison. You know, I want to be a pro. And there's all sorts of talented, cool people in there, so that's been a really great aspect of my journey into the Georgia area and coming up to speed with all things Atlanta. I think that's all I wanted to include in this video. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.